Namaste. Welcome to all of you who are joining me today. I am Lisa. Let's start the practice by coming into a constructive rest position, which is laying down on your back but with the knees bent and feet pressing flat on the floor. So settle yourself into the position. Release the arms by your side, palms facing up. Close your eyes and place your awareness on your breathing. Inhaling and exhaling through your nostrils. And start to observe the quality of the air that you inhale, the temperature of the air. And can you trace the journey of the air as it enters the nostril and moving along inside your respiratory tube and all the way into your lungs? And same thing as the air moving out from the lungs, climbing up the respiratory tube and out through your nostrils. So do observation, following the journey of the air, inhaling, the air enters the lung, and exhaling, the air exits out of the lungs. So stay with your breath. Continue observing your breath. Alright, complete another 3 more rounds of full breaths in and out through the nostrils. And with the next inhale, gently opening the eyes and start reaching your arms up towards the ceiling as if somebody is passing something to you, and you are reaching your arms out and up to take it. Okay. And from there, imagine that you have a tail. Can you tuck the tail in between your legs? So in actuality, it's actually you are tucking your tailbone in, and away from the floor. And notice by doing so, you are kind of closing the gap between your lower back and the mat. Yeah. So keep the tailbone tucked in and lift your feet up. So we are maintaining something that feels like 90 degrees at the knees, ankles, and also the hips. Yeah. I say something that feels 90 degrees, so you don't have to get up and check. But with 90 degrees at the knees, it should not be too close to the rib cage and it should not be too far. Yeah. And just hold this position. Arms keep reaching up. Tailbone tucked in. Lower back glued to the mat. Actually, the entire spinal column kind of pressing down. Legs 90 degree at the hips, knees, and ankles. And can you feel that there is a engagement of the abdominal muscle just by coming and holding this position. Continue to breathe. Alright, and then slowly release the feet down and arms by your side. And return to that position. This is called a dead bug position. Yeah. Tuck the tailbone in and start to lower one heel at a time. Yeah, alternatingly lowering the heel. And when you return the leg, return to the 90 degree. Okay. You can exhale to lower or tap the heel and inhale to bring the leg up. Okay, and next, tap both heels at the same time. If lowering both heels at the same time cause the arch at the lower back to start forming, then what you do is you return to one heel at a time. Okay. Keep reaching up with the arms. Don't lose the shoulders engagement. Twice more. Lower, exhale. Inhale, up. Tap, and up. Okay, if you can, hold in this base position as you take a break. And take an extra few breaths here. If you need to lower your feet on your arms, you are welcome to do so. And we'll do another variation. This time we will extend the legs and lower it as far as you can, close to the floor, and pull it up. Exhale, extend and lower the other leg. So start with the alternating one leg at a time. Keep the arms reaching up. Check if the lower back start to arch. If there is a arching in the lower back happening every time you lower the legs, what you can do is lower it less, means not all the way down towards the floor. Again, from here, try both legs at the same time. And again, if you start to arch in the lower back, return to the one leg at a time. Twice more. Lower, exhale, inhale, lift, lower, and lift. And finally, lower everything down, return to constructive rest position. Bring the palms down. We'll take an inhale as we lift the arms overhead and hoist the pelvis up, bridge pose. At the top of the bridge pose, exhale fully and hold. Don't inhale yet, but slowly lower the spine, lower the arms. Inhale, arms up, lift into bridge. Exhale, empty at the top of the bridge. Hold, spine down, arms down. Inhale, lift. Empty at the top. And exhale, hold. Yeah, exhale at the top and then hold as you lower the spine and the arms. And let's move on to the next one. And we'll need a block for this particular stretch, which is a hip flexor stretch. So the block will be under your sacrum. So sacrum is this bony part under your waist. Yeah. So at the sacrum. So again in the bridge pose, but This time is a supported bridge position. Extend the left leg, and you want to extend the leg like away from you and press the left heel down. So the movement is down and away from you, right? So keep that length, that stretch in the left leg, and start to bring the right knee towards you. So as you bring the knee, you will start to feel that the left leg is like pulling towards you. Press the leg away, push it away. So it's only gentle hug of the right knee towards your chest. So we don't have to like fully engage to pull the leg. The focus here is on stretching the front, the hip flexor of the left leg or of the left hip. Breathe. Find your inhale and exhale here. You can inhale, bring the right knee to close to you, and exhale, lengthen the left leg. Inhale, hug. Exhale, reach with the leg. One more breath. Okay, and slowly release. Before you switch, just have both legs extended away from the body. Compare the two sides. And start by lengthening the right leg now. Right? At the same time you lengthen, you want to press down with the heel. Right? And start bringing the left knee close to your chest, so you can hold it in front or like under the knee, your choice. You can even just, not holding the leg. And find your breath. Inhale, knee to chest. Exhale, lengthen. Press the heel, the right heel that is, down. Inhale, knee to chest. Exhale, lengthen. Feel the stretch along the right hip flexor. And alright, release everything down. Set the block aside for now. And return to the constructive rest position and lift the right foot up and start to draw a circle. Imagine there is paintbrush attached to the right kneecap, and then you are just drawing the biggest circle that you can without losing too much of the pelvis stability. Means you try to get the two sides of the pelvis glue to your mat, and same with your shoulders. And then reverse the direction. Alright, release, right foot down. Take a few breaths, notice the difference between the two sides. And left foot up, start circling. So imagine the thigh bone like rotating along the hip socket. Yeah. And reverse. So I'm not counting, but about 5 to 8 circles should be sufficient for this first round. Alright, and then release back to constructive rest. And next version of hip circles, we start with the both legs straight, still tucking the tailbone in. So just keep watching for that lower back arch, because if that happens, you might start to feel like the sensation of a jamming in the lower back. So we try to reduce that. So tuck the tailbone in, pressing more of the lower back area onto the mat. Legs straight, long, toes pointing up. Place your fingertips on the bony part at the front of your pelvis to give you feedback on how stable your pelvis are. And start to lift and lower the right leg. And next time you lift the leg up, rotate it out, swing to the side and in, and cross across the center line, up and out. Yeah. You can always keep a slight bend at the knee. The leg doesn't have to be perfectly straight, but focus on stabilizing the pelvis. And then now we'll reverse. So when up, we actually now cross across the center line, out and in. All right, and lower the right leg down. Take a couple of breaths before we switch to the other side. So long legs, toes up, and start to lift and lower the left leg. And the next time you lift, you will open, rotate out to the side, swing out and away, back in, crossing to the other side, and out. Okay, and then we reverse. So now we cross across the center line, bring it away and out and in. One more circle and lower both legs down. Let's do heel rock. So press the heels at the spot where they are now. Relax the rest of the body and start to point and flex your feet. And if you keep the entire body relaxed, it will, the body will rock along, following the feet, including your head. So your head will nod up and down. All right, and constructive rest. Palms down. Inhale, arms up. Bridge pose. At the top of the bridge, exhale fully. Hold. Lower the spine. Lower the arms. Inhale, arms up. Bridge pose. Empty at the top. Hold. Lower the spine. Lower the arms. Inhale, lift. Empty at the top. Hold. Lower. And one more. Inhale. Empty at the top. Slowly lower spine and arms. And return to your natural breath. And from there, roll to the side and come into this position where you are laying sideways, yeah. And 30 to 45 degrees bend at the knees. Both legs are stacked, hips are stacked, and press this bottom forearm and also engage the side ribs to keep you lifted rather than sagging this way. Okay, so lift. Top arms up, inhale and exhale. Twist, look behind. Inhale, open. And twist. So the twist happen from the waist up, so your hips stays stacked the entire time. Keep going, stay with your breath. Alright, and now when we reach up, can you bring the knees apart? And as you exhale, you reach the top arm forward and top leg back. Inhale, exhale, reach up and stretch. Okay, we'll do 3 more, and you can add a variation of lifting the bottom hip and keep the hip off the mat if you can as you reach, and lift and reach. One more on this side and reach. Alright, lower. Slowly press up and swing your legs. So coming on the second side, same positioning. Get that lift first before we start adding movements. First one, inhale and exhale, twist from the waist up. Keep the hips stacked. Okay, the next time you reach your arms up, open the knees apart. Exhale, reach. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, we'll do 3 more if you want to try with the bottom hips lifted. And slowly lower. Turn into tabletop. Exhale, take a child's pose. Inhale, press up tabletop and arch or extend the spine, look up. Exhale, rounding the spine, look towards your belly button and start moving back into child's pose. Press up, inhale. Exhale, moving into child's pose. Inhale, look up, arch your back. As you round your back, you push back. Tabletop into extension. And flexion into child's pose. Let's do twice more. And finish by coming into tabletop position. So here we We are in a neutral spine. Tuck the back toes. Big breath in. And as you exhale, start to float the knees off the mat. Straightening the legs. At the same time, sending the hips up and back. Tailbone towards the ceiling. Press the ground away with your palms. Exhaling, slowly lower the knees, tabletop. Exhaling, downward dog. Inhale, exhale, tabletop. Inhale, exhale, downward dog. Inhale, exhale, tabletop. But this time, can you keep the knees just hover instead of fully down? Exhale, downward dog. The next exhale, hover, tabletop. Exhale, downward dog. Exhale, tabletop, hover. And finally, exhale, downward dog. Stay in downward dog. Walk the feet apart, wider than the mat. So take a wide downward dog, wide-legged downward dog. And push your bottoms to the back. And press forward as if you want to press the ground away from you with your palms. And start walking the hands closer to the feet. We are moving into wide-legged forward fold. So hands parallel with the feet. And start bending the elbows like a yoga push-up, the chaturanga arms. And start lowering the crown of the head towards the mat. Alright, straighten the elbows and walk the hands forward again, coming into wide-legged downward dog. And walk the feet closer, downward dog. And exhaling slowly, lower the knees to touch. And sit on your heels or sit cross-legged for several rounds of breathing. Find your Shavasana position, laying down on your mat with the legs extended and feet apart about mat width distance or less. And have the arms by your side, palm facing up. You can roll the muscle at the back of your shoulders and like pin it down, yeah, so your shoulders are staying away from your ears. Roll your head side to side just to release any tension on the neck and upper shoulders. Let the head comes to a stop by itself. And find your breath. And let your breath be the guide for you to enter into stillness and calm. And give your body a permission to rest. So start to deepen your inhale and your exhale. Take few rounds of breath in through the nose and breath out through the mouth. And start to wiggle your toes and fingertips. And slowly roll to the side. Circle up for a few more breaths. Start to open the eyes. When you have your full awareness and senses back in the body, then slowly press up into comfortable seated position. Bring your arms overhead, let the palms touch. Make a prayer and lower it to the center of your heart. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice. Stay well, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.